Welcome to part 2 of replacing a rural fence. Today's episode will just outline how quickly things can go wrong, hence the channel, fix it till it's broken, which is definitely what happened when we went to do the fence install. However, we did manage to salvage it. It didn't turn out quite as good as I'd like, but stay tuned to see what went wrong and how we fixed it. This is the point at which everything went pear-shaped. We went to strain the fence. I'll show you how we done that directly after this. There's a video of it. And overstrained it and pulled the strainer out of the ground. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of it because panic ensued and the last thing I was thinking of was videoing. So there was a lot of expletives and panic. So how I rescued it was to grab the digger, race it right up the other end where it was half pulled out and crooked, slammed it back down, slammed the post down, held it in place, got it down a reasonable amount, not as much as I would have liked to, then got the little Kubota, rammed that into it and straightened it up. Then we mixed up some concrete and poured down the hole that had become quite large and it was loose in the hole, so we poured concrete down there, left it overnight with those two sitting on it, and it came up sort of reasonably, but you'll see what's to follow. You can hear the disappointment in my voice actually in the videos. Just for demonstration purposes, this is how we rigged up the digger and a post and a chain onto the digger to tension the fence. Maybe it didn't turn out to be the best way. I was going to use just a strainer and strain each wire, but there's 15 to do, so we decided to do it this way. It's maybe not the right way, or maybe it is the right way, and I just tensioned it too much and pulled the strainer posts out the other end. Yeah, so it's all, the actual permanent fence part's all done and finished now. I just need to trim this bit off, or maybe I'll just extend it into the neighbour's fence. Okay, so after the catastrophe of yesterday and the panic that ensued afterwards, I'm just going to duck down and see if my jerry-rig repair has worked enough to keep it in place. Fingers crossed. Hello, Bindi. This is all for your benefit. You and Banjo keep getting out, don't you? Okay, so it looks like it's holding, thankfully, but yeah, it's ugly. And now I've got a big gap in the gate, which I have to sort something more permanent out. It's definitely not straight, it's definitely not level, but it's holding the fence. So what I've got left to do is tie off these steel posts onto the fence, and it'll be done. Alright, onto it. Alrighty then, that's all that bit done. Not too bad. I mean, I am disappointed with this strainer here pulling out of the ground, and now it's really crooked. Also, there's a few kinks in the fence. I guess I'll get some blind man jokes, like a blind man would be pleased to see it, or I got an eye like a dead fish, or I must have mortgage eyes, one fixed, one variable. But anyway, it's going to do the job. Not 100% fail, but not 100% success either. Yeah, I just can't let this rest. I'm just not happy with it. I think it's going to creep out of the ground with the strain on, so I'm going to drive this star picket into the ground at an angle. Sorry, at that angle. And then strain off that, just to give it a bit of a helping hand. And then also put a star picket to fill that gap and latch the gate onto. So yeah, hopefully then I'll be done. Well, that's about a wrap, I think, on this fence job. Well, it wasn't smooth sailing, but turned out alright in the end. It'll do the job. Okay, I'll catch you all next time when I fail to fix something. If you're amused by my failures, please subscribe. Okay, catch us. Well, I shouldn't have spoken too soon, because no sooner had I declared the job finished, and 3 times now they've escaped by digging under this fence, the neighbour's fence, or the adjoining fence. So I've thrown a few rocks and filled some dirt in. I thought they may have started to behave themselves, and then I get another phone call this morning. Someone else has got the dogs, and here we go again. So pretty much this whole fence they can dig under whenever they like. So I might have to move on to the electric fence. A lot of people say it's cruel, but It's definitely not as cruel as the dogs getting out and getting mauled by the dogs or kangaroos or shot. So that might be a video for the future.